Greetings, I am Sudsy, and here's how I do rivets for paper craft models. Step 1 here, I demonstrate using a toothpick and regular wood glue. In this case, in the United States, we have a glue called Tite Bond, which is a nice PVA wood glue. Just a very simple procedure of getting a spherical ball of glue onto the end of a toothpick and gently applying. And when you start noticing some trouble with the rivets not being even, go back and get some more glue onto the tip of the toothpick. And as you can see, just continue on until you get the entire side of the model done. And I recommend leaving to dry for at least an hour before you touch it again, just to be sure. And then on to step 2. In this case, I use a Luer lock bottle and some canopy glue. And the Luer lock bottle gives you a very controlled flow of canopy glue. Canopy glue can have a nice texture. It will dry clear, so it will be very hard to tell where the rivets are when it's dry before you apply paint. But the effects are quite nice as long as you don't allow the lid to interfere with the rivets, as you could see there. So just be aware of that lid. You need it on the end of that Luer lock because it's such a tiny hole. Clogs will happen easily if you do not put that lid back on after use. Over time, you'll figure out just how long you need to squeeze the bottle to get the right size of rivet you need. As you can see here, I'm doing some larger size rivets on the bottom compared to the standard size on the top, and just a little longer holding the bottle in place, and a little longer squeeze gets you the larger size or smaller size. Sometimes you'll have to let the canopy glue dry, which, since it dries crystal clear, when you can't see the rivets anymore, that's when you know it's time to handle it. And then you go back in with a good light, you find where all your rivets are, you add a second layer, and they generally dry pretty hemispherical, nearly perfect. And as you can see there, that one wasn't perfect enough, so I had to go in with my finger, wipe it out, and start over.